Okay. What I said was, if you're making single moms, you have to be quiet. You should just be quiet. And what I'm saying is, you don't really have credibility if you are creating the problem. That was the overall point. And a couple of people jumped on my page and they disagreed with me. They said, well, if you're on crack, could you also talk about the dangers of crack? Great point. Great point. I guess you could. The difference is that you're not creating crack. Okay. I mean, I understand the analogy, and I understand that completely. But the difference is you're not creating crack. If you are creating single moms, but then you want to build a platform around the dangers of single motherhood and how it affects the community, it kind of takes away your credibility, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, before I go further, I've got a few videos on here about Tommy Sotomayor, but before I say anything about the brother, I always mention I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay? When it comes to talking about the pathology of the black family, nobody can do it better than Tommy. Nobody gives you the details Tommy gives you. Nobody gives you the insight Tommy gives you. Tommy is the very, very best at talking about the pathology of the black family. I always make sure to give that brother his props. I'm a fan. I've got the Fatherless America movie, just unfortunately, I haven't watched his show in a very, very long time. I'm not really a part of that frequency. I decided to not watch his show. Now, why did you start watching the show? Well, let me explain a few other things, right? So before I go into why I don't watch his show any longer, it's been a few years. So I do my short about Tommy, and then some people they hit me in the comments like, "Yo, Tommy over there talking about you." This is little old me. Little old me. 501 subscribers, give or take. I'm like, oh, for real? You over there talking about me? I feel honored. I feel honored that Tommy's over there talking about me. Yeah, man, he over there roasting. He's over there talking about you. Roasting me. Oh, for real? Oh, I wonder what he's saying, right? Tommy's roasts are epic. They sent me the video. And unfortunately, like, it got deleted. I don't know what's going on with YouTube or what happened. But anyway, he sends a video. And what did he say? He said that he looked like some rapper. Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad you can kind of feel my aura radiating through YouTube. Thank you, sir. I do got bars for you. What did he say? I got a big head, a big face. Again, not wrong. Not wrong. And you know when I do this right here? That right there? See these little lines right here when I do that? He says I need to iron my forehead. And that these are like hot dogs. Okay. Great. I kind of expected better from him. Oh, and he also dissed me because I'm in my car doing a video. Like he's never been in his car doing a video before. Okay, cool. So, when you do these videos, man, people are going to talk about you, right? Like, I understand that. I understand what realm I'm in. So if you're going to do a video and you're going to put it out in the atmosphere, you're going to share your opinion, people are going to talk about you. People are going to say stuff. And I tell you, man, I've been roasted before by other people in the comment section. One of the funniest things I heard was that I look like a SpongeBob character and I look like a lesbian. Hilarious. Hilarious, right? I'm not offended by that. That just kind of comes with it. But he went on, it was only like 4 to 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And a super long stream. So it was a small part of the show. And he mentioned, see, these niggas complain about me and they talk about me, but all he wants to do is be me. He wants for people to leave my page and go over there because he could be Tommy, but he could be the better version of Tommy. So that's the only part I'm responding to. Sir, I'm a fan of who you were. Okay? I am not a fan of who you are. I don't want to be Tommy. All right? Sure, I'm a black guy who is doing a video, who does videos about various topics, and some of those topics are the same as Tommy's, right? Because I'm a black guy living in America, so we probably have similar experiences. That's not me trying to be Tommy. Let me be very clear. Because somebody's criticizing you or criticizing an aspect of your work doesn't mean they want to be you. If somebody criticizes an aspect of my work and what I'm doing, that doesn't mean they want to be me. I don't watch his show any longer because it is a toxic, dysfunctional frequency. It's toxic. His brand is dysfunctional. As a brand, Tommy Sotomayor's whole deal is dysfunctional. Okay? Well, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not talking about when he speaks about the pathology of the black family. Those things are useful and are jewels. Okay? What I'm saying is you've got to dig through miles and miles of excrement to get the jewels. And it's just not worth putting my hand through excrement just to get the jewels when I can go to a different channel and get the jewels. There's no point. The reason I stopped watching his channel is because show after show, day after day, he's not talking about nothing other than the people that he has problems with. He'll be on 3, and listen, he can do that. He can do that. He can continue to do that, and I just stopped watching the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling him to stop doing what he's doing. Keep doing that. I'm explaining why I'm not watching the show anymore. But 100% he can continue to do it. First is True Freeman. Then it's the Jurassic Sissy. Then it's the Roach Queen. And it's hours and hours and hours of streams. Hours and hours of streams about people that don't like him. People who insult him, people who insult his daughter, people who threaten him. He'll go hours and hours talking about these people. And I think, man, how does somebody have the energy to do that? It's because you're dysfunctional. You have a dysfunctional nature, so that's not work to you. To me, that would be work. Talking about somebody I don't like and that don't like me for hours on end is dysfunctional. So I just stopped watching the show. That's it. That's it. I don't want to be like Tommy. Tommy's a social pariah. Nobody wants to be around Tommy. In the realm of YouTube, nobody wants to be around Tommy. Not for real. Okay? Not people that are equal or above Tommy want to be around him. Look at what he did. He just attacked Kevin Samuels for no reason. For no reason at all. Because he didn't think Kevin Samuels gave him enough credit when, in fact, Kevin Samuels was doing something completely different than Tommy. He may use some of the same talking points, but this whole idea of talking about dress size, height, talking about you'll die alone, calculating how much money a woman has and how's she going to be able to survive? Like, these are all original things that come from Kevin Samuels that he's been able to dig into, and I don't agree with everything with Kevin Samuels either. But the point is that his frequency isn't toxic, isn't dysfunctional. You can go over to Kevin Samuels' page. I'll give you a few examples. Go over to his page. Go over to Kevin's page and then get into his comment section. Look at his comment section. Look at how people are talking to each other. Go on to Alpha Male Strategies page. Look in the comment section and look at how the people talk to each other. Go on to the Poor Man's Podcast page. Look in the comment section and look at how people are talking to each other. Look at how people treat each other. Now, going over to Tommy's page. Go over to Tommy's page and disagree in the comment section and look at how people talk to each other. Look at how people treat each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I don't know this to be a fact, but I truly believe that with this whole YouTube thing, whoever you are, to some degree, is who your followers are going to be, or people who, you know, follow your page, like your page, or look at your content. Those people are the frequency you're on is going to be the frequency you carry. I truly believe this. I truly believe this. This is why, and this isn't all of Tommy's subscribers, but this is why a lot of the people who follow Tommy are dysfunctional, toxic, and I only know this by how you're treating other people in the comment section. You won't find me attack people. You won't find me say anything personal about how somebody, you know, call people out their names and stuff. Listen, man, that ain't what I'm doing. That ain't what I'm doing. Tommy is the guy that you don't invite to the party. Tommy is the guy, hey, man, hey, what y'all doing tonight? Oh, man, hey, come on through, man. We gonna watch the fight. We gonna do whatever. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hey, Tommy ain't coming over, is he? He's that guy. He's that guy with you know what I'm saying? You didn't think he was gonna show up. And then he pulls up in his car, and niggas is like, man, here come Tommy. Here come this nigga Tommy. He's that guy. That's why there's all these celebrities who will, you know, obviously like his talking points. They may retweet some of his talking points, but when it comes time to publicly speaking about Tommy, nobody knows him. Nobody wants to recognize him. Look, why do you think Kevin Samuels would never want to talk to him? Because he probably doesn't want to be associated with a toxic brand. Why did Charlemagne treat Tommy like he didn't know him when he came out to New York? Because he probably doesn't want to be associated with a toxic brand. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be associated with someone who can't get along with people, right? And I base that off, look at his personal life. I don't know everything about the man's personal life. I don't know the man. The only thing I know is what he shows. Everybody he has a relationship with YouTube, to some degree, he falls out with. Okay? He attacked Tariq Nasheed for no reason. You know, tore down Hidden Colors for no reason. Right? Now, he may have had a good point, but isn't that something you could have talked to Tariq about? No. You couldn't talk to Tariq about that. You had to go on your show and do a show about it, right? So he fell out with Tariq, fell out with Zoe Williams, fell out with Corey Holcomb, fell out with Angela Stanton. You know what I'm saying? Fell out with Kwame Brown. Now, from what I understand, like I'll go on his page just to see if he's doing something different. Just to see if he's doing something different. You know what we find out? Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown. It's business as usual for Tommy. Why would I want to be like that? Why would I want to be like that? I'm not like that in my regular life. You know what's around me in my regular life? Love. Love. I don't fall out with my friends or my true friends. I don't fall out with you, man. We may disagree. You may not like me, you know, in this particular moment, and I may not like you, but you know what it is? It's all love, because you can come to heaven and say whatever you got to say. I'm not trying to tell you not to say it. I want to know how you really feel. It's respect and it's love. It's never, it's never, let me talk about this nigga for 6 hours. Never. But you are with you everywhere you go. Somebody else said that, man. You're with you everywhere you go. So it doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter who you're friends with. You're going to be you. And this is why he falls. This is why I mentioned he falls out with everybody that he knows. As far as YouTube, the people that he displays, of course, right? Like, and that's the thing. He also was like, well, why don't you email me? You know what I mean? Well, email me and you can hit the link and talk. Why would I ever talk to somebody who has a dysfunctional, toxic brand? Why would I want to associate myself with someone who has a dysfunctional, toxic brand? I'm just saying my opinion about you, bro, and keeping it pushing. Me and my few little subscribers, because you know what? I don't want toxic, dysfunctional people following Heavy Gann. Go find somebody else. I don't care. I ain't got to make $1 from YouTube. than to have, I would rather not make $1 from YouTube than sit up here and push a toxic, dysfunctional brand. So he sat up there, he attacked Kevin Samuels, calling him all types of names, calling him gay, treating Kevin Samuels the same way people treated him. Same way. And you know what Kevin Samuels did? Nothing. Kept pushing. You know what I'm saying? Kept pushing. What am I going to do? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can put my picture on you know what I'm saying, on the screen and talk about how big my head is and talk about all that stuff. Man, come on, man. Go right ahead with that. Make it good. Make it good, because at the end of the day, nobody likes you. And that must be sad. Look at his personal life with women. He's always falling out with the women that's close to him. And as you notice, Tommy just can't fall out with the woman. He has to fall out with the woman and do a show about it. Anything for a like, anything for a share, anything for a view. Why do you think the man got an OnlyFans? Because he has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose. His brand is trash. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trash can brand. And it's so unfortunate, because I'm a fan of his work. I will always be a fan of his work. And you know what? If Tommy went back to doing real shows, you know what? I would probably sub. And I would watch him, because it ain't personal. I would sub, I would watch him, I would like it, I would share. I may even hit your Cash App. May even hit your Cash App, because it's such a service. Now here's the other thing. Just watch how he interacts with people. That's what type of individual he is. And that's why you find when we have these type of people in our regular life, man, and you know what I do to people like this? I ignore them and I leave them alone and I let them wallow. I let them do what they do. But people who always are falling out with other people never see it as a problem, because they're always a victim. They are never wrong. These type of people are the type of people you avoid. Avoid them.